In our culture, especially, eye contact simply says trust is in the air. When you look at someone, when you meet them, it says trust. You can look away straight away afterwards. It doesn't matter. So here's the thing. When you meet someone for the first time, notice what color their eyes are. It's that simple. Just notice what color their eyes are. You don't even have to remember it. One of my very big clients, a very large automobile manufacturer, after I did this speech, they came up to me and said, we're changing the forms that our service guys use. Question number 1, customer's name. Question number 2, customer's eye color. It obliges you to look at... I work for a big hotel chain and restaurant chain based in Chicago. They said, we know our people don't do eye contact. They forget it, or they never did it, or they whatever. We've tried everything to get them to do it. And you know, we're at our wits' end. What do we do? I said, it's simple. You say to them, we're doing a survey to see if we serve more blue-eyed or brown-eyed customers. Oh, okay. So the next person walks in, hi, how are you? Blue. That's it. If you have children and your children are growing up, if they haven't yet reached puberty, bribe them. Say, come home from school tomorrow and tell me the eye color of every teacher you spoke to, and I'll give you $10. Because they're forming habits. They're forming sometimes bad habits, especially today. I don't care who you are. I don't care if it's the people I meet, the young people they say, or Pippa's met or told me about, you know, oh, I've got 300 friends. Wow. Have you ever met them? No. Sooner or later, you've got to do FaceTime. You've got to get out there. You've heard it said that the eyes are the windows of the soul. You've heard that, yeah? They're also the windows of the sail. Notice the color of someone's eyes when you meet them for the first time. Be careful if you have really strong bifocals like me, because it involves going... The second thing these guys did, they had a smile. Whether you like it or not, in our culture, from one reptilian brain to the other, a smile sends the signal that person is happy and confident. Whether you like it or not, a smile says you're happy and confident. Look around, look out there. Look at the people, the staff. You walk in, it says they're happy and confident. Now then, let's talk about smiles for a minute. First of all, people who smile too much are very scary. Too much smiling is very, very confusing. There are also two kinds of smile. There is what we call a masking smile. That's when you go to the dentist and he says, you've got to have a root canal, and you go, no, that ain't it. It's called a smile of enjoyment. And a smile of enjoyment happens when all sorts of muscles in the body, in the face, happen, and they trigger all sorts of chemistry. But basically, your eyes smile at the same time. Look, some people, I can tell in this room, some people have got great smiles. Some people are a bit like me, a bit difficult. But I have a technique. I don't have a good smile, but I have one that really works. So I have a technique that I learned when I was a fashion photographer. Because, you see, not all professional models can smile naturally. They have a trick. So I'm going to share this trick with you to give you a great, great, great smile. If you've been in my studio, let's say in Toronto, I come in and you can be the photographer. Okay, so the photographer's over there. The models come on the backdrop. And the ones that don't have a natural smile actually use that word great. They use the word great. They'll go on the backdrop and they'll go, great. And they keep saying it for a while, great, until they get warmed up, great. And then the hairdresser will go, great, great, great. And the model will go, great, great, great. And the assistant goes, great, great, great. And the client, before you know it, everyone in the building is going, great, 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 great. And their eyes are smiling and their mouths are smiling too, because it happens to work that way. And so I'm going to give you a 20-second exercise to give you a great, great, great smile. This exercise, it doesn't matter if you feel incredibly stupid right now, or you just laugh or think whatever and get on with it. It really doesn't matter, because that's all part of what we need. But it has to be something. So if you feel squirmy and, I wish I wasn't here, it doesn't matter. It'll still work. Look into the eyes of the person you're with, and I want you to say the word great over and over in as many stupid voices as you can, until you either crack up or go, or whatever. It doesn't matter. So just go. It's only 10 seconds. Go for it. Make a lot of noise. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. When you go home tonight, go into the bathroom, lock the door behind you. Now you have to do. If you don't do this, it will not work, because you did this. You did part one now, which is forming an anchor. You go to your bathroom, lock the door behind you, put your nose about 2 inches from the mirror, look yourself in the eye, and do this again, but on your own. Say the word great in as many crazy voices as you can. Don't worry about people knocking on the door saying, can I come and join you? Do it. And by then you have twice felt incredibly stupid or whatever. Then, from then on, if you've done it properly, and you did this bit properly, you have to do it tonight. You see, you have to think, oh, what am I doing here? Because it works, because the next time you go to meet somebody,
you say the word great to yourself 3 times under your breath as you approach, and it will trigger all that stupidity, like go, great, great, great. And then people will think, my word, that person is happy and confident. And it really works. So these guys, see, small things make a big difference. The third thing these guys had, simple. Babies do it all the time, open body language. 2 kinds of body language, open and closed. Open body language exposes your heart. It says to the reptilian brain of the other person, this person is not going to harm me, because it's on the lookout for you. If you walk up to someone like this, your reptilian brain is crying out for reasons to say no and get out of there. But because we're civilized, your neocortex, the big cauliflower on top, tries to say no, well, maybe, but inside, you're really not very comfortable with the person. So, simple, open your body language. Exposed body language, open body language exposes the heart. Closed body language defends the heart. It involves folded arms and shoulders going. Now, folded arms on their own are fine, absolutely fine, because it's comfortable. It's not a good idea when you meet someone for the first time. It's a much better idea to open your body language for a few seconds. Closed body language, sure. People say, well, you know, I fold my arms. Well, that's okay. But if you're clenching your fists at the same time, you have 2 signals going out then. You see, a single gesture is like a word on a page. It doesn't mean very much. But as soon as you fold your arms, clench your teeth, cross your legs, and turn away, you're sending all the signals at once. So very simple things. These guys did them. These guys didn't do them. Or these guys did them after an hour. Look them in the eye, smile, adjust your attitude, look them in the eye, smile, open your body language. You're setting someone else's reptilian brain, their defense system, their fight or flight, at ease. You're setting them up to start to see the best in you, basically to feel comfortable with you.